About Stormboy. When Stormboy goes walking on the beach, over the sandy hills and that, birds are not afraid. They know he is a friend. He lives with his farmer, Hideaway Tom, in a humpy made of brush and wood. One day, Stormboy takes in a young injured pelican. He calls Mr. Percival. Together, Stormboy and Mr. Percival explore the wild, windswept coast in its sandhills. They help Stormboy's father catch fish, thwart treacherous poachers, and rescue a shipwrecked crew with unexpected consequences. More importantly, Stormboy learns how to love and care for others with the help of a curious and clever pelican. This coming-of-age tale teaches a gentle lesson about morality, human cruelty, but ultimately the power of kindness. Friendship. Colin Thiele evokes the temper and beauty of the landscape with every syllable that turns a reader's mind into a canvas of the South Australian coast. Young readers will take these characters and its lessons into their hearts for the rest of their lives. Stormboy is at the heart of Australian children's literature and returns to young readers in this special 55th edition and as a major motion picture. Alright. And that's by him, that's by him. Okay, interesting. Alright. Stormboy lived with Hideaway Tom, his father. Apparently B just sends you right back to the main menu. Don't. Can I go this way? Nope, okay. I was gonna say, there's some ducks right there that I want to see, though. I want to go pet the ducks. Years before, when Stormboy's mother had died, he had left Adelaide and gone to live like a hermit by the sea. The only man who lived anywhere near them was Fingerbone Bill, the Aboriginal. At first, Hideaway was afraid that Stormboy would get lost, so Hideaway looked for a landmark. One day, he found a big piece of timber laying with driftwood on the beach. "There," said Hideaway. "Now you'll always have a lookout post. You'll be able to see it as far up the beach, and you won't get lost." Some distance from the place where Hideaway and Fingerbone had built their humpies, the whole stretch of the Coorong and the land around it had been turned into a sanctuary. In the early morning, the tall birds stood up and clapped and cheered the rising sun. Stormboy felt the excitement and wonder of it. He often sat on the shore all day with his knees up and his chin cupped in his hands. Sometimes he wished he had been born an ibis or pelican. Dreams like this can last as long as you like. Okay, this is kind of cool. Okay, this is actually really cool. And there's imagine you can fly with the other birds in the sanctuary. Alright. His father's voice roused him, and he ran down to the beach to help dig up a bag full of big cockles for their own tea. How many of these do I gotta get? 100, did it say? I'm assuming that they're joking with the 100 aspect, because this is gonna take forever. What does this say? Look for the bubbles, find cockles, look around, dig. Got it. Nope, didn't mean to do that. Please tell me that I've already found... Okay, that's annoying. Find as many as you can. Got it. Alright, so we're getting some cockles to make tea out of, I guess. So this is... I don't know what a cockle is. I don't know what a cockle tea is going to taste like, but I don't know if I want a cockle tea. It does not sound that exciting to me. Alright, let's see here. So that's the edge of the border. We're already at 15. We should be at like 26, but you know what? It is what it is. Hey, Dad, you gonna help at all, or like you're just gonna make me do this? Like, I got 23. All right. It is wild. There's no cursor, so I'm just kind of guesstimating where my cursor would be. To an extent. But like... I'm not gonna lie, out of all the things we've done in games like this, digging up cockles on the beach, this might be a first. We're almost halfway there. Is there really 100 out here? No shot, right? Yeah, no. I just hit a wall right there. There's no shot I'm actually gonna dig up 100 of these, right? I was gonna say I don't think there is 100 on. I'm at 50. 51. 52. Alright, there we go, 53. Honestly, I didn't think it was 53 either, so I mean... Oh, there's one. I missed you, you little cockle. Alright, let's see here. Yes, I'm locked in right here. I can't go any further there. I'm at 57. And I can't get that off my screen now without... There we go, thank you. You know, I think there's only 57. Oh. Or there actually is 100. Hold up a second. Did I not go... Dude, there's some behind where you start. That's wild. Alright. Almost at 100. I can already tell I'm probably gonna get like 99 or 95 or something like that. There's gonna be like one missing. That's how that normally. That's how this normally happens to me. Is stuff like that. It happened in the Hidden Cats game I was playing. It's happened in other games I've played. It's like, oh yeah, there's this many, and then I just get stuck on like the last one, and I can't find it. Which is why I was thinking that this was just gonna be like, oh, you've found enough cockles today, my boy. Listen here, my boy. You found enough cockles. 98, 99, 100. You found all 100 cockles. Damn right I did. When Storm Boy went walking along the beach, or over the sand hills, or in the sanctuary, the birds were not afraid. They knew he was a friend. Hello, Mrs. Penguin, said Storm Boy each day. How are your bits of thistledown today? Sometimes Storm Boy saw things that made him sad. In spite of the warnings and notices, people hurt the birds. That's upsetting. One morning, Storm Boy found everything in uproar and confusion. He heard a faint rustling and crying, and there under the sticks in the grass of the broken nest there were 3 tiny pelicans, still alive. Storm Boy picked them up carefully and hurried back with them. 2 of the baby pelicans were fairly strong, but the third was desperately sick. It was 3 days before the baby pelican was well enough to sit up and ask for food. And that was how Mr. Proud, Mr. Ponder, and Mr. Percival came to live with Storm Boy. The greedy pelicans just keep eating. How do I... What sort of... Dude, what is this? Ha! No? Okay, really close right there. There we go. Okay, so now I want to at least give each one of them one. But I gotta figure out the angles to throw these things at, because apparently... There we go. Alright. Done. Aim the fish. Yeah, aim the fish. Okay. They each got one. At last, Mr. Hideaway spoke sternly to Storm Boy. Mr. Proud, Mr. Ponder, and Mr. Percival will have to go back to the sanctuary where they came from. We just can't afford to feed them anymore. Time for respectable pelicans to get their own breakfast, Hideaway grumbled, instead of begging from their friends. As time went on, he really meant what he said. Storm Boy was sad, but he always knew when his father had made up his mind. Yes, Dad, he said. Hideaway sailed for 5 miles up the sanctuary before he stopped the boat. Off you go, he said. Now you'll have to look after yourselves. Hideaway and Storm Boy spent the day fishing. It was fine and sunny, but somehow it seemed cold. Mr. Percival? It's Mr. Percival! Mr. Percival came home! Aww. Mr. Percival? Ever since the miracle of Mr. Percival's rescue, he had been Storm Boy's favorite. Storm Boy often had fun on the beach with Mr. Percival. Try swimming in different places to see what it's like underwater. What? Interesting. Okay. So I'm seeing little, like, yeah, little flashes there. And I can't tell if that's supposed to be, like, areas I'm supposed to go to or stuff in the distance. You know what I mean? I think it's stuff in the distance. However, though, each area that I go to, it definitely looks like it's, Alright. That was kind of cool. So we go on adventures with Mr. Percival. Draw in the sand. If you make a mistake or want to start again, waves will... Okay, so let's see. Wave. Hold up a second. I know what we need to do here. I know what we need to do here. Hold up a second. Oh. Damn it. Okay. Let me go there. Let's go there. Alright, now we're gonna go here. Alright, now we're gonna go like this. Boom. Masterpiece. Right there. Oh my, it's still on the beach. That's hilarious, actually. Whenever he threw the ball, or a smooth pebble, or a sea urchin, or an old fishing reel, Mr. Percival snapped it up and brought it right back. Yeah! Go get it, Mr. Percival! That's kind of cool. The dive animation there was really cool. Let's just do like a... Alright, so it's all the same. It's just throw it in... Okay. If Storm Boy went swimming or sliding down sand hills or playing in the sand, Mr. Percival found a good spot nearby and perched there heavily to watch and wait until it was over. Slide for as long as you like, Mr. Percival will see you on the beach. This is actually kind of hilarious. This is kind of cool. There's a lot of interactive things. Okay, I kind of dig. I'm getting the picture now. I'm starting to see what we're doing here, and I really dig it now. I'll explain at the end. All right. One day, as Hideaway was watching them play, he had an idea. If he can bring those things back to you, perhaps he can carry things away too. It was the year of the greatest storms. They begin in May, even before the winter had started. In the darkness of early morning, Stormboy suddenly woke with Hideaway's voice in his ears. "It's a wreck," Hideaway said. "A shipwreck on the shore." "Look at him!" Stormboy yelled. "We must help them. They'll drown." "How can we help? We can't throw a line, it's too far," said his father. "Ah, Mr. Percival." Stormboy gave a great shout. "Mr. Percival!" Mr. Percival is the one to do it. He can fly. No shot, I'm actually... Oh, this is kind of wild, actually. Eh. Oh, wow. Come on, Mr. Percival. You got this. You've done it. You've done it. Stormboy, Hideaway, and Fingerbone shouted together as Mr. Percival landed on the beach. You're a good, brave, clever pelican. Between them, they slowly hauled the captain ashore and dragged him, pale and half drowned, onto the beach. Saved, he kept saying weakly. Saved by a miracle. And a pelican. You're a big, wonderful bird, he said. He looked up at Hideaway. When he dies, you must send them to the museum. We'll put a label on the case. The pelican that saved 6 men's lives. Hideaway looked around quickly. He was glad Stormboy hadn't heard the captain's words. For the rest of the year, everyone was happy. The storms went back to the cold south. The sun warmed the sand hills, and spring ran over the countryside with new leaves and little bush buds. Before long, the open season for duck shooting came around again. From the start, Mr. Percival hated the shooters. He harried them whenever he could. Sometimes he just sat there staring at them rudely until they grew impatient and chased him away. But most of all, he flew around and round their hiding places in wide circles like a cumbersome old aeroplane on patrol. Before long, the ducklings understood Mr. Percival's warnings and kept away. The shooters grew angrier and angrier. Oh no. And so it went on until one terrible morning in February. He's going to shoot the pelican. He's going to shoot Mr. Percival. Don't shoot. It's Mr. His voice was drowned by the roar of the gun. In the world, Mr. Hideaway said sadly, there will always be men who are cruel, just as there will always be men who are lazy, or stupid, or wise, or kind. Today, you've seen what cruel and stupid men can do. And at 9 o'clock, Mr. Percival died. Mr. Percival, Stormboy whispered, you're the best friend I ever had. And always above them, in their mind's eye, they can see the shape of 2 big wings in the storm clouds, and the flying scud. 2 wings of white, with trailing black edges spread around across the sky. For birds, like Mr. Percival, do not really die. That was really cool. I really like this. So this is a children's book. You can tell by the way it's written. And it's really cool how they made it into a game. They took the aspects of the book and just turned it into a side-scrolling story, right? It was really cool. I liked that aspect of it, and I like the fact that like there's certain things like if you throw the ball, then he'll go get it, and then they actually allow you to do that in the game, even though it's a quick little thing and you can spend hours doing it. It's just it brings you into the actual story more, and I really like this. I thought this was really good. I think it would be cool to see a full this is one of those things. I think this would be cool to see a line of these. Just a bunch of different games similar to this, really quick, like 30-minute games. Just boom, 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 boom. Hit on a story, have every story mean something, and just go from there. I think that'd be really cool to see, personally. I don't know about you guys. That's what I think. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. If you guys know this story, all right, then let me know down in the comments down below if this is a thing that you guys have read before, if this is something that you grew up with. Let me know, because I feel like I've heard this before, but I don't remember hearing it, if that makes sense. So, yeah. Let me know down in the comments down below, right? And as always, depending on where you are, morning, afternoon, night, stay trouble, stay safe. We'll talk to y'all later. Bye. I'm not gonna lie, I got choked up a little bit there. Like, that was actually, like, there was a moment or two right at the end there where, like doing the dad at the end. Yeah, no, that hit a little bit. Good story. Good story.